designed to get rid of waste outside of the body. Now, that alone tells you the treatment option. If your body's drainage system, if the body's system of getting rid of waste has become cancerous, then that's an insight or a clue as to the treatment options. As I said, I'm trying my best not to go into them. It's so tempting not to go into them, but I'm trying my best not to go into them. I've put together a workshop that I'll use that workshop to talk about some tools, put it that way, tools that you can use in your treatment plan options, are tools that you can discuss with your healthcare provider. Let me rephrase that. Tools that you can discuss as options with your healthcare provider. I'm not going to do it on this platform. I'm going to have a private session for that. So lymphoma is cancers that affect the body's, what I call sewage system, the body's sewage system. So the body has a system that consists of clear fluid, lymph, clear fluid. And this clear fluid is designed to take waste away from the cells of the body. And sometimes when your body gets acidic, this clear fluid gets thick. This clear fluid is supposed to be fluid enough to move. Sometimes when you get sick, and to a large extent, this type of cancer is dependent a lot on the type of foods that we eat. There are certain foods that we eat that overwork our lymphatic system. So instead of having nice clear fluid, we have thick white fluid, and it makes it difficult for us to get healed. Good night, JM Master Songwriter. Mrs. B, greetings, greetings, greetings. So, leukemia, and there are some powerful herbs out there. There's some, and I don't want to apologize because the scripture says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And when we were made, our maker, our creator, he knew that we would become dysfunctional. So what he did was that he made this very intelligent life form that we call herbs or that we call plant. And he says, I have given to you this intelligent life form for your healing. Plants are not just inanimate, lifeless objects. They are a very advanced and intelligent life form that by its very nature is regenerative. Almost every plant, when you cut it, it grows back, testifying to its regenerative, life-giving properties that is found in it. This living, intelligent life form was designed to be our food and was designed to be our medicine. So I will never apologize for saying that, because it is a fact. Plants and herbs are intelligent life forms that were created to heal us and to protect us. We live in a world now where, sadly, we have lost respect for this intelligent life form. Our ancestors respected plants So much so that they were on the border of worshiping it. That is where nature worship comes from. It is born out of an utter respect for the ability that plants have, that they are seen to be supernatural. Our first mistake, the first mistake that we make is our disregard and our disrespect for plants. Many of us see it as just the bush where they grow in my yard. The bush where they grow. And to many, it's not even just bush, it's a nuisance. So to many, this life-giving, powerful, intelligent life form that sometimes finds itself in our space so that it can heal us when we get sick, we see it as a nuisance. We see it as a problem. And so our approach alone is where we have started wrong. Our approach to this gift that the Creator has given to us, our approach to it is wrong. And I talk about it when I travel. Most people have more regards, and this is not to say in any way that you shouldn't have regards for their pets, but most people have regards for their pet than they do for their plants. Most people have more regards for their pet, and it's fine. We should have regards for our pet. I love my dog. But when I get sick and I need medicine, I can't eat my dog to get better. I can't push. I can't eat my cat to get better. So as much as I love my pets, I have more respect for my plants because my food, my medicine is my plant. And so tonight, I want to impress it upon you. I want to talk about the families of cancers. So we spoke about the sarcomas, the carcinomas, the leukemia. And now we're looking on the lymphoma, number 4. Lymphomas are cancers that originate in the lymphatic tissues, affecting lymph nodes and spleen. 2 main types of lymphomas exist. There's the Hodgkin's lymphomas, characterized by the presence of Reed-Sternberg cells, and these are cells that are found in the blood. And then there's a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which comprises a broad range of cancers affecting lymphocytes. So these are the subcategories. You know, just like how, as a family, you have my general family name. I exist as a member of that family. And then I have children that are now different individuals that are part of the families. In the same way, that's how cancers behave and that's how cancer functions. So the relationship that they share, where they are found in the body, how they behave, all of these helps us to know how to approach them. And let me just give you some general examples. So let's go back to the number 1, the carcinomas, or the carcinomas, the crab-like families. And these affect glandular tissues such as the pancreas and breast and so on. Some of these tumors, they grow or they function by, and they're very advanced. They're also very intelligent, because these cancers, in order for them to grow in the body, sometimes they know that if they grow, they need more blood. So what they do, they develop large blood vessels, vein-like blood vessels, that feed blood to them. And so some of these cancers, you'll find that as the cancer grows, the person loses weight. Because the cancer is informing the body to make available what it needs in order to thrive in the body. And I said, in the next presentation, I'm going to be talking about general, because all cancers, even though there are families, the reason why there are cancers is because all cancers, irrespective of their families, share common relationship and features. So in my next presentation, that is what I'm going to be talking about. Some things that you can do to disrupt. And I'm gonna start out by talking about the work of a Nobel Peace Prize winner whose work is well known and whose work has contributed significantly to understanding cancers and how to fight them. So I'm going to talk about those generalities in my next presentation, but I've planned a webinar that is designed for persons and designed for me so that I can talk more without sharing too much on this public platform.